Before we jump into the story, remember this. Stories are one of the best ways to learn English. Why? Because your brain learns faster when you're having fun. In this story, you will improve your vocabulary, understand sentence structures, and get better at listening and comprehension without even trying hard. So grab a drink, relax, and let your imagination take you to the mountains of Peru. And hey, if you enjoy learning English this way, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell icon so you never miss a story. Alright, let's dive in. Liam was always curious about old places. He wasn't the kind of guy who liked beaches or parties. He liked rocks, stories from long ago, and the sound of the wind in the trees. So when he had the chance to go to Peru and see Machu Picchu, he didn't think twice. He packed his bag, charged his phone, and flew across the world. The journey wasn't easy. First, he had to take a long flight, then a bus, then a train, and finally, a small van drove him up the twisty mountain roads. By the time he got there, it was already late afternoon. The sun was low in the sky, painting everything in gold. The next morning, Liam woke up early. The hotel bed was hard, and he didn't sleep very well, but he was too excited to care. He ate a quick breakfast, some bread and fruit, and put on his hiking shoes. He had read about the weather in this area. It could change quickly, so he brought a rain jacket just in case. The entrance to Machu Picchu was crowded, but Liam didn't mind. He followed a tour group for a while, but then wandered off on his own. He wanted to feel like an explorer, not a tourist. As he walked through the stone pathways, he imagined what life had been like hundreds of years ago. He looked at the walls, perfectly cut and placed without any cement. He climbed steps that were worn smooth from time and footsteps. Clouds moved in fast. 1 minute the sky was clear. The next minute it was gray. Liam pulled up his hood. A light drizzle began to fall. He kept walking deeper into the ruins. Most tourists were going the other way, back toward the main area. But Liam wanted to see the far side. He reached a spot where the trail got narrow and the jungle grew thicker. The rain fell harder. Then, without warning, the sky opened up. Rain poured down like a waterfall. The sound was loud, like drums all around him. The path turned into a stream. Water rushed down from the higher rocks. Liam turned to go back, but it was already too late. The water was too strong. He looked for shelter, but there was nothing but old stone walls and thick bushes. His shoes were full of water. His jacket was soaked. A loud noise made him freeze. It sounded like thunder, but deeper. He looked up and saw a wave of muddy water rushing down a nearby slope. Rocks and branches rolled with it. He jumped behind a large stone wall. Water splashed all around him. His heart was beating so fast he could hear it in his ears. Minutes passed, or maybe it was longer. Time felt strange. Finally, the rain slowed. The noise quieted. Liam stood up slowly. Everything was wet. The trail behind him was gone. Only mud and broken trees remained. He checked his phone. No signal. No map. Just a wet screen. He knew he couldn't stay there. So he started walking, carefully, trying not to slip. His clothes were heavy. His legs were tired. But he kept going. He followed the sound of water. It led him to a small stream, now bigger than before. He walked along its edge, hoping it would take him back to the main path. Hours passed. The sky began to clear. Sunlight broke through the clouds. Birds started to sing again. Finally, he saw someone, a park worker in a yellow jacket. The man looked surprised to see him. Liam didn't have to say anything. His wet clothes and muddy face told the whole story. They walked together back to the entrance. People were waiting. Some had heard about the flood. Others were just worried because the weather had been so bad. Liam was safe. Tired, cold, but safe. That night, back at the hotel, he sat by the heater with a hot cup of tea. He thought about the day. It had been scary, but also amazing. He had seen the power of nature. He had felt fear, but he had also stayed calm. He had learned something, not just about the world, but about himself. You just learned English without even realizing it. If you listen closely, you picked up many useful English structures and words. You learned how to describe weather, feelings, actions, and places. You learned past tense verbs, transitions, and sentence patterns, all while enjoying a story. That's the magic of storytelling. The more you listen, the better your English becomes. So keep going. Watch another story, or even listen to this one again. And don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon. Share it with a friend who's also learning English. And now, tell us in the comments, what would you do if you got caught in a flash flood? We read every comment. Let's keep learning together.